Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is the game between Polt and PtitDrogo on Frozen Temple. In the top left side of the map we have the red Terran player, it is Polt. And in the bottom right side of the map we have the blue Protoss player, it is PtitDrogo. Alright, so a PvT for you guys here on Frozen Temple between two of the players whose names start with P and have been featured on the channel quite a bit over the several, I don't want to say 2 years, almost 2 years, 1.5 years I've been casting StarCraft 2. Numbers are hard. I could say like 18 months. 18 months seems an accurate representation of my time spent here. I started in what, February of 2015, so that's 1 year, February of this year, and then like 6 months, February to now. Yeah, that seems moderately reasonable. Anyway, whatever. The point is, Polt and PtitDrogo are two of the more featured players on my channel. And that is just fine. I like both of their playstyles. Obviously, Polt is a huge fan favorite, just incredibly solid Terran player on all aspects of the game. And PtitDrogo, he fights the fight. He's won some excellent matches against some very good players on my channel. And we'll see how he does against Polt here today. He almost takes out that SCV. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Oh, I was forced to retreat though. Reaper on the way. This Reaper's name is I'm Gundy. Named after a character in Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series. Is that Solomon Gundy? Is that who it is, or is that Batman? I think that's Batman. Solomon Rushdie? There are so many things in my brain right now. I watched The Clone Wars. Is it the new one? I don't know. Alright, so here's the story. About 2 years ago, I looked at myself and I was like 50 pounds heavier than I had been when I'd gotten married and said, this is ridiculous. It is time to fix things. So I started eating well and I started working out, and I tried running outside and that didn't work because my brain needed something to engage in. If I can't tell my brain I'm doing something else instead of running, it just fixates on the fact that I'm running, and then I freak out and I can't do it. So I started running on a treadmill and watching Netflix instead. And one of the first things I watched was the entire Clone Wars series from Cartoon Network. It's it's really good stuff. It's one of my favorite Star Wars things of all time. Anyway, this is I'm Gundy, and he gets a probe kill. Gets a probe kill, and Mothership Core ready to chase this sucker off. Run, I'm Gundy, run. Oh, free probe, get it. Get the probe. Mothership Core. All right. Backing on off. Anyway, the point is that I watched the Star Wars The Clone Wars. I did lose that 50 pounds that I had gained. Was feeling very happy about things. Then I fell off the wagon, gained back about 30, and then recently dropped those off again. So, I mean, I don't know. You got to be consistent with this, you guys. You got to be consistent with eating well and working out. And then you'll feel happy. You'll have more energy. You'll be more, I don't know, more attractive to your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever is in your life, and it's just a better experience overall. I hope that was inspirational. I don't think it was, but on the off chance somebody was inspired by that, then awesome. Good for me. Alright, Widow Mines under construction here. A starport coming up for our friend Polt as well. Likely going to be a Marine Widow Mine drop, which he is fond of doing. He is fond of making that one happen. Barracks being used to make a tech lab. There we go. Stim on the way here too. The timing is going to work out wonderfully for for Polt rather. And Adepts getting those shots off. 2 quick shots on the Reaper as it runs away as fast as it can. Sneaking up onto this high ground where the Adepts cannot find him. They can't see him up there because he's on the high ground, which I've always felt was weird. Like if your angle was good enough, your angle of vision, you could see something up here, right? I feel like I could. These Adepts could probably see him, but whatever. High ground vision is what high ground vision is. Income is 33 to 40. Total harvesters. PtitDrogo looking very good right now on that worker count. Throwing up a 3rd Nexus as well. Must be prepared for Polt shenanigans, though. You know they are coming. You know a drop is coming. Polt always does drops. As a Terran player, it's your most effective way to do damage against your opponent early is drops. And you can do it too with the quick 1-1-1 build, or the Destiny Cloud Fist strike build. Was that our Reaper? Did he just die? He did. I'm Gundy. Was effective at keeping PtitDrogo engaged, keeping him distracted. Didn't end up killing much of anything except a single probe. How did he scout? How was your scouting, I'm Gundy? Did not scout the Twilight Council. Yeah, that's not a passing grade. Sorry, man. I know you were excited when Polt was your controller, but Not enough. Not enough today. All right, so Marines here are ready to go. I don't know why Polt's not moving out yet. Is he expecting shenanigans out of PtitDrogo? It looks like he might be. Oh, bit of a ninja pylon over here in the top right from PtitDrogo. What's he going to do with that? I don't know. I do not know. Observer flies in by PtitDrogo, sees exactly what's going on. Polt has a Widow Mine on the right side of his main. It just tells me he's worried about Warp Prism harass, but I don't see that as the case. I mean, at all. Like, not even a tiny bit. So, maybe it's a misread by Polt. Who knows? Who knows? Did they get rid of that Observer? Did kill the Observer. And here it comes. The 5-minute and 46-second patented Polt drop with 3 medevacs with Marines mostly, but a couple Widow Mines mixed in there for good measure. PtitDrogo has a good Stalker count. I like that. Stalkers are good against drops just because they can take down those medevacs very, very quickly. And here comes the drop unloading. Right outside that third base is Polt. He has the Marines. He's got the Widow Mines. He's going to stim forward here and try to see what he can do. Stalkers, Immortals, Sentries. Interesting force field attempt there, but they got a pylon. Really worried as a Widow Mine shot takes down a Stalker about Photon Overcharge. I think PtitDrogo has got this thing. Blinking forward, getting one of the medevacs entirely. The other two do manage to escape there, but that was well held. Well held by PtitDrogo. 61 to 45 total Harvesters. Why are you standing on top of the Widow Mines? Do you have an Observer? Oh my gosh. What are you doing, PtitDrogo? You do have one. Where is it? Oh, it's out here, out in the front of the Terran army and base. Widow Mine shots. Unnecessary Widow Mine shots, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, why? PtitDrogo, you knew they were there. All right, I mean, that's not going to give Polt the game by any means, but jeez. I mean, they've already fired once. It's not like he didn't know that they were there. And he's still not making an Observer. What is going on? I guess he was waiting for them to move, but... Oh, finally, the Observer comes back home. Ah, still gets an Adept. PtitDrogo, I'm just going to say it. He's being a little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy here, especially dealing with those Widow Mines. I loved the hold. The hold was good. I love the fact that he's up 67 and 53 workers on Polt. That's also amazing. But keep in mind, we've seen Polt win games where he has like 3 workers left. So let's not count him out of it quite yet. There are the Liberators that are the bane, the absolute bane of all Protoss existence. Man, Polt... How does he do that? The Observer shows up, sits, parks, Polt immediately burns it down. I mean, it didn't even... I mean, he scanned for it, obviously, but... Anyway, I mean, you can see it, right? You can see the little shimmer on the screen with cloaked units, but it's not easy, and Polt's just a master at it. Here comes a push. Adept scouts it out down the middle of the field here, and then decides to actually pull back a little bit as 2 hallucinated Phoenix by PtitDrogo fly around here. 4th base under construction by PtitDrogo. 4 bases to the 3 bases that Polt is working on. Polt's up to 62 Harvesters, and a Robotics Bay coming in for our Protoss player. I don't know that I've seen Disruptors be that effective against Polt in the past. His ability to split is just sort of epic and legendary and difficult to take advantage of. PtitDrogo does have a Warp Prism, finally. The one that Polt saw coming so long ago. He does have a missile turret there, ready to shoo that thing away. Single Marine in a good position to see this as well. I mean, that's just great map awareness by Polt, throwing down Marines in places where Warp Prisms are likely to travel. Yes, you'll lose the Marine, but it gives you the understanding of what is coming that you need. Polt has 6 Liberators coming, hunting after this Warp Prism. Holy smokes. Dead. Dead Warp Prism. Run, Warp Prism. Unload your stuff, Warp Prism. And he almost gets all 3 Adepts get out, not 4. Good pickup there by Polt. Marine coming on through. Another pylon. I think these pylons actually exist for the same purpose the Marine did for Polt there. It's just to allow PtitDrogo to know when drops are coming. Can't disagree with that one. Can't disagree with it. Tempest are coming out for PtitDrogo. An early attempt at Tempest. He has Disruptors here too. I like the strategy of sending Disruptor shots against this bio and then Tempest to take down the Liberators. It's just, I think Tempest need a buff. I just think they need a attack speed buff. Somebody in the comments suggested that, and I agree. The Advanced Ballistics is completing here for PtitDrogo, which just means the Liberators are going to be so darn hard to kill. Guardian Shield is up. There are the Defender mode circles. And get out. Get out. Run. Yeah, PtitDrogo backing out. He can't go in those. Purification Nova comes in, catches a Marauder. Pretty good retreat there. Pylon does actually supply block PtitDrogo as it dies there. But more and more Tempest underway for PtitDrogo. He's trying to get shots off, and he's doing... I mean, he almost gets one Liberator, forces everybody to pull back, at least, which is what you want to see here. If you're PtitDrogo, not allow Polt to advance, but pull back instead. Widowmine's going to get a shot off for sure. Boop! Taking out Unadept. Tempest trying to do this thing. Run, Tempest, run. Sending in the Nova. Gets another couple Marauders there, but does force the bio back. It's more of a zoning thing than anything else. Can the Tempest kill a single Liberator? Can they do it? I don't think they have so far. And no, they have not. So PtitDrogo continuing, double pumping Tempest. Getting Disruptors here too. A hit squad from Polt coming up along that top right side. That's the thing, is that Polt is so cost effective. The Terran army is so cost effective. You can match up right here face to face with the army, and then also have enough of an army to come and harass stuff on the back end. Photon Overcharge is coming up. Adepts are here as well, trying to hold it. Purification Nova comes on through. Forces to pick up and a retreat. Another battle up on this way. Just pushing forward is Polt. Liberator, Defender mode, killing Adepts so quickly, so efficiently. One Liberator finally dies, but another one falls there. But guess how many are still remaining? 9. There are still 9 here. A drop inside the main base from Polt, just wrecking everything that PtitDrogo has. He's losing stuff left and right, including probes. And Polt is retreating from his assault after taking down a 4th base from PtitDrogo here. A recall in the main. Yeah, you can't even get that one medevac with 5 hit points remaining. It is forced to retreat here, pushing in again here as Polt, recognizing the army has vacated the premises. He's going to push on this 3rd base now. The Liberators once again just absolutely going to town. Tempest trying to kill the Liberators as best they can. Adepts moving right on in. PtitDrogo desperately trying to make this thing work, but there's just so much DPS from the Terran army right now. Liberators are falling, but there are still 5 remaining. Photon Overcharge might take down another one, and it does. Polt takes down the 3rd base and immediately pulls back. He doesn't need to sacrifice any more units. He recognizes he is up in worker count. He is up in base count. PtitDrogo is down in all of those things. 165 to 140 total supply to this point. Resources lost, about 4,000 for our Terran player and about 10,000 for the PtitDrogo. So definitely being the cost-efficient machine that he is. So far as Polt has a 4th base up at the top as well. It's not even a planetary fortress. That is how confident he is in this. That's not even a PF. He's getting a Ghost Academy. He's making 5 Liberators at a time. And I don't know. Do you just go Carrier here? I mean, Colossus are on the way with Extended Thermal Lance. I don't think that's your answer if you're PtitDrogo. But how good would Sky Toss be? With a ton of Void Rays, a ton of Carriers, getting some Tempest mixed in there as well. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe some Disruptor help in case there is a big, like a big Marine Ball on the ground. I don't know. I don't know. We need to theory craft this thing and figure it out. Or again, Tempest just need a damage increase or a range. Or, sorry, a firing speed increase. Because right now it's, is it the same? 2.36? Yeah, 2.36 seconds between shots. It's just a lot in StarCraft 2. It's a lot of seconds. So Polt is maxed out. He has his Viking Cloud here as well. He's basically going Sky Terran with some bio. And he's chasing after those Tempests so hard right now. That's it. Good game. Or rather, good have fun game from PtitDrogo. PtitDrogo's defeated. Polt is victorious. And PtitDrogo has left the game. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right. So well done by Polt there. Very, very strong strategy indeed. We've seen him use it before. With the bio, with the Liberators, making some Vikings to counter those Tempest. Protoss at a loss. At a loss once again in this PvT matchup. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to suggest here other than maybe going Carrier and seeing what you can do with it. It's just the Vikings are so good in that situation too. Maybe we'll see a balance patch. We'll keep an eye out for that. So well done by Polt. Gets the win today and takes the victory for Terran. And that's it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /ValconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Let's give a quick shout out to everybody who donated to my Patreon so far. And thank you so much for donating. Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, KN, Matt Mermans, Hekon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboin, 19 Day, Keith Garlow, Michael Wellen, Alexandros Kolonaris, Michael McIntosh, Bo Preset, Pushpak Eledu, Trevor Smith, Alex Sims, Back Bertie, Sip Kopatara, Plaid, Jan Kodera, and Rajiv Bhatt. Thanks again to everybody who has donated so far. There's a link at the top right if you'd like to go ahead and pledge. Again, just $1 a month would be so appreciated and so welcome on the channel. You can get rewards. You can get t-shirts. I will cast my own games. I'll cast your games. Check me out again on patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Thank you.